and welcome to Sunny Side Up Yoga. I'm Amy. Thanks for joining me today. We have a 10-minute practice to help you kind of work out the stiffness and just elevate your mood. Boost some good energy today. Let's start seated. Go ahead and take a deep breath in, find length in your spine, reach up, maybe look up just a little bit, and then just find a gentle side bend. Don't push this too far or too fast. Just find a little side bend. And then we'll inhale and we'll exhale to the other side. Both sits bones rooted, and then let's just sway that side to side at your own pace. If it feels right for your neck, you can look up. If that doesn't feel right, just look forward. Let's take a pause in the center, and then I'm going to turn into a tabletop position. So come on to your hands and your knees. Bring in wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. We'll inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, opening the front body, and then exhale, lift the back body, tuck the ribs in, tuck the chin. Repeat that a couple times at your own pace. Inhaling, drop the belly. Exhaling, lift the back. Great TLC for your spine. Let's hold right in the center, and then we're going to extend that left leg out to the side and then take another round of cat-cow there. Inhaling, dropping the belly. Exhaling, lift the back. And one more time through. We'll pause, and then we're going to get into a nice side bend here. You're going to sweep your leg, just kind of draw a half circle all the way around, and then look over your right shoulder. Press the top of your left foot into the ground. And breathe into that nice left side body stretch. And then we'll take the foot and draw that half circle back around. I'm just going to switch positions so that it's easier for you to see what I'm doing, but go ahead and stay there with your left leg extended. And from here, we're going to walk our palms back to body, come up into a nice, tall, upright, kneeling position. Inhale, and you're going to exhale and take a little gate pose here, stretching through the right side body. Squeezing the back side gently to press the hips forward to open the hips. And now inhale and bring your right palm all the way down. We'll come into a modified side plank. Check in with the back side, squeeze to press the hips forward, and then let's draw a nice line here from fingertips to toes. Take as much length as you can. Feeling the side ribs open up and that great length in your side body. And then we're going to inhale back up here. Good, go ahead and draw your left knee in. Bring your palms to place them on your low back, and then we'll take just a mini little back bend here, just a mini camel. Pressing and opening the front body, shining the heart up, and drawing the upper body back up, and then sit yourself back into child's pose. Go ahead and round up from here. And we're going to do that same thing on the other side. So you're in a tabletop position. This time you're going to extend your right leg out to the side. Take a cat-cow here. And one more. We'll meet with our flat back. And then let's get into that side bend for our right side. So we're going to draw that half circle around to the left, and then gaze over the left shoulder. And feel that nice stretch to that right side body, gently pressing the top of the right foot into the floor behind you. And draw the half circle back. And again, you stay there. I'm going to switch positions so this is easier for you to see. We're going to go into our gate pose. So walk your palms back towards your body. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hinge over. Just gently walk your fingertips maybe down your leg a little bit further every time you exhale. And with your next inhalation, you're going to hinge over, planting the left palm onto the ground into that modified side plank. So gently squeeze the back side, press your hips forward, and then extend the arms so bicep comes in line with the ear, and take as much length as you can from fingertips to toes. Good, one more breath here. Tone the belly. Inhale, draw yourself back up. Bring your knee in. Inhaling up. Our palms are going to come to the low back for that mini back bend. Gently opening the front body. Drawing the shoulder blades into the back of the heart. Draw heart back forward. Inhale up and exhale, fall into your child's pose. Take a nice deep breath into your back. And we'll hang out here for a couple of breaths. Good. Go ahead and press yourself up into tabletop. Tuck your 10 toes under. Press your weight back towards your feet to stretch the soles. Spread the fingers. Plug them into your mat. And when you're ready, you're going to lift your tailbone up and back into a downward facing dog. So keep your knees as soft as they need to be here. If hamstrings are still feeling pretty tight this morning. Reach the rib cage back toward the thighs, spread the fingers, lift the tail. So do what feels good here. Maybe you're pedaling your legs, or maybe you're swaying your hips side to side. Just tune in and find a little bit of freedom in your movement here. And we'll settle into our down dog. We're going to move that left foot a little more center. Inhale, sweep the right leg up behind. We're going to do a prep here to prepare to pull the foot through. But first we'll just prep, bringing knee toward nose, piking onto the toes, and then lift back up, three-legged dog. Now draw that foot all the way through, plant it between your thumbs. Release that back knee down to the ground. Now it doesn't matter if you want to lay your foot flat back there, lay it flat. If you want to keep toes tucked, keep them tucked. Inhale here, peeling the abs away from the front thigh, maybe a mini back bend, maybe not. Maybe you're going to stay more supported right here today. But just feel that left hip flexor sink toward the ground and open up. From here, we're going to hinge forward, plant the palms, or at least plug in the fingertips, and then straighten through the front leg. Root your heel and come into that single leg hamstring stretch. So think about pressing your hips equidistance away here. And then we're going to release that foot back to the ground, plant the left palm, tuck the back toes, lift, and open up into an easy twist. Maybe you keep fingers reaching, or maybe you do a half bind. Inhale, draw back to the center. Exhale, step all the way back, downward facing dog. Move it out, shake it out. If it's a hop or a walk, whatever it is for you today, kind of reset in the center. And then we're going to take that same flow on the other side, sweeping this time left leg up behind. Prep, knee to nose. Take it back three-legged. Draw the foot all the way through, plant it between your thumbs. Release the back knee. Inhale, draw up and away. Nice hip opener here. Hinge forward, root the fingertips or palms, sit back. Good, remember you don't have to push any stretch too far or too fast. Just breathe where you feel something happening. Replace that foot to the ground. Tuck the back toes, lifting back leg, root the right palm, and we're going to take a nice twist here. You can keep arms long, or if you want to take that half bind, drop arm behind your back. Opening up the shoulders a little bit more. Think of shining your heart up. Good. Fingers can come back up to the sky if you had your half bind, and then lower back down. Step all the way back. Find your down dog, and whatever movement feels good with it. Let's release to the knees. sit back this time in a wide child's pose so the knees come open and allow you to sink down a little deeper into that child's pose. Maybe you'll relish the stillness there, or maybe you'd like to add a little bit of movement. Just tune into you. Good. While you're here, let's set an intention for our day. Maybe that's one word that you're going to hold in your heart as you go about your business today. Maybe it's the word that comes easy off your tongue today. Just keep it in the forefront of your mind. We'll tone the belly and start to draw ourselves up. Good, and we'll meet right back in a seated position where we started our practice today. Wrap your fingers around your knees and just start to swirl your center body around. Okay, just stirring things up. I hope you got a great boost of energy today from your practice. Go ahead and sweep that around the other direction. We'll pause in the center. Good. Friends, let's take one more big breath together, inhaling big into your intention for the day. And exhaling to the heart center. Namaste.